Hello and welcome to my weight loss case study talking about Kelly, one of my former clients who lost up to 16 inches within 2 months whilst being a full-time student, having a husband, having 4 kids and juggling a PhD. So if you think you're busy, this woman epitomises that. So just a wee bit of background just before I start. So I'm Callum and I built KD Weight Loss Coach only a couple of years ago now. I've been coaching for well over 10 years now and it's kind of scary to see that, but I've been everywhere in the world. So I've coached Olympians, Paralympians, home mums, I've coached young athletes, I've coached the whole thing. For the last 2 to 3 years, I'm specialised in working with women, particularly women in their late 30s, usually pre-perimenopausal, who have struggled to lose weight all their life, and they typically go through this idea of they lose weight, they regain it, they lose weight, they regain it. My job is basically to simplify that and give you the support you have never ever achieved before. Because as a person before, I always wish I had that from my coach, and I never did. So I built a system called the 3C Fat Loss Format, and it's designed to teach you how to lose weight tracking your calories first, to then show you how to stop tracking calories for life, maintain your weight loss, or even better, lose even more if you wanted to without tracking calories. You start with my 6-week challenge, and then we move on to a lifelong period of support where you get that support later on down the line. The idea is that you always have my support and backing to get you to where you want to. Reach out whenever you're struggling, that way you'll never fail again. And the one big thing I like to push in this, right? What are your non-negotiables? What do you want to still be able to enjoy? One takeout a week, dinner with the family, bit of wine, some cheese, whatever it is. We find a way to make that fit into your daily schedule. So this case study is for you if any of these things resonate with you. How are you a woman who's tried losing weight before but it never lasted? Because I bet half you watching this are in that same boat. And you can't bear the idea of giving up your favourite things. You don't want to give up chocolate. You don't want to give up crisps. The amount of women that come up to me saying, I can't have X, I can't have Y. And I'm like, why? You should be allowed those things. Your coach should plan those in for you and help you understand how to enjoy them guilt-free so you never have to worry and cry over it ever again. And the last one is, if you feel like you don't have time, my latest client on one of my 6-week challenges only had 30 minutes one day and 40 minutes the next day to train. She thought that was enough. That is plenty. As long as I know how much time you have, how many days a week you have, I can make it work for you. And at the end of the day, the exercise isn't the most important thing. It's very helpful for your health and for making sure you tone up. But for pure weight loss, there's more important things. So this was Kelly before. Politely said, she was fucked off. She had no time. As I said, she has 4 kids under 10, a husband, and she was doing a PhD. She was busy. And this is a sense I think most women probably can twist it slightly and it relates to you. She had become the heaviest she had been since being pregnant in 2016. She's now in her late 40s and battling menopause. 3 things there. The weight just seemed to appear out of nowhere. She was now hitting an age that was really finding it hard to lose weight, and now menopause was also adding to that fucking fire. Because a lot of women talk to me about, I don't know where this weight's come from. But what they don't realise is how many months it's been creeping on and on and on and on. Because one, when we're younger, we can get away with more, not eating as well and not looking after ourselves. But 2, what we start to realise is we're maybe not as active, not as healthy on our bodies as we get a bit older. So we need to start looking after ourselves. And this is the other thing. She knew how to lose weight. She went to Slim World. She's done shakes before. She's done all the things to lose weight before, but she couldn't do it. And I bet you're like that. You're like, I know I need to eat less or change how I eat, but I can't seem to do it for a long period of time. And I'm going to show you a different way of doing it. So Kelly came to me saying she was busy. She was originally doing 6 days of training a week. I don't even do 6 days of training. I do 3 to 4 based on how I feel that week. We basically reduced her sessions by half. We only did 3 sessions. We did little jogging workouts because she enjoyed running, and we did time-friendly circuits that lasted 15 to 20 minutes for when she didn't have much time. The idea is these were custom built and highly flexible based on her schedule, so she was able to do something given the time she had that week. And we always gave her freedom. It's like, if you can do 2 this week, fantastic. If you've got extra time, do a 3rd one. Whatever suited her schedule that week. We created a new relationship with food. She always used to feel guilty if she wasn't prepping her food or eating certain foods. So she used to always want it. She used to always feel bad for eating wine and cheese. But why can't you have wine and cheese and lose weight? We showed her focused on what she could eat and add to her food to make her meals better. So she often shared food with the kids. We made additions to make her food even more friendly to her goals. More protein, more fruits and vegetables, that sort of thing. But she didn't have to cook extra dinners. It was real simple ways to eat to allow her to hit her targets but still feed the family. And then she could still enjoy things like this on nights out when she went to the theatre. The last thing as well is, if you read here, loving the fact that a few changes in the food which still incorporate snacks and I still lose weight. I really appreciate all your support. I have this one thing. If you're struggling, you reach out. If you reach out, you'll never fail. Because you failed before, not because you didn't know what you were doing. It's because you did not have the right support. You didn't have someone in your corner. So when you had a shit week there, you couldn't talk it through. You couldn't express how pissed off you were that the scales weren't going in the right direction. You couldn't figure out on your own what was the next step because you're always guessing. Having a coach fast tracks that. I help you figure out the problems. I help you talk through your emotions. I help you process the struggles you go through. We make a plan as a team so you feel involved, empowered, and then we make those changes to fast track your results. I don't promise quick fixes, but I promise effective changes that get you the results you need. So every time we encountered an obstacle, I sought to understand her struggle, then we made a plan together, as I mentioned. And now she lost 5 kilos and 16 inches in 2 months, whilst having gallbladder surgery during the middle of this. She couldn't move. She's still done all this. And the biggest thing here is more important than the weight loss to me. She feels healthier, fitter, and more confident, having reached the weight she has not nearly seen in 5 years, all whilst having the same stress of the kids, her husband, and her PhD. And we made a system using my 3C fat loss formula that taught her how to track her calories, lose this weight, and then teach her how to stop tracking calories and continue to lose weight in the long run. So if you're sitting there thinking, I want a piece of that pie, I want to get that for myself, and you can do this for yourself, all you need to do is DM me the word yes to get started. It starts with my 6-week challenge. It's a challenge to prove that you can get results and I can get you results. Basically, we can work together as a team. From there, we work inside the more long term, get you better results that will last a lifetime.